Welcome to Mahjong Central. My name is Michele. If you're new to playing Riichi and you're just learning all the Yaku and maybe you're doing those random pull exercises that I have on this YouTube channel, I think you might benefit from this idea that I want to show you. I'm going to call it Solitaire. This way you can get used to picking and discarding with 4 players. Just play 4 hands at one time. So I have 4 die here, and each one has an indicator for the player. We have a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. So there'll be 4 hands. Each hand has a wager stick in case they want to reach. And we have the Hanshin indicator. I'm going to take 14 random tiles for the dealer, and we'll put their hand right here by the number 1 die. So there's East's hand. Now we'll go ahead and build South. There's the hand for South. Let me turn this a little. Okay, and now we'll build for West. Okay, 4, 4, 5 in the middle. There they go. Okay, now for North. Okay, everybody's got their hand now. Random tiles. I'm going to build the con wall. The con wall is made up of 7 tiles, 2 high. And we'll draw for Dora. Dora is 6 bam. Maybe I'll turn it up there, like that. Okay, so there's Dora. So now let's see what everybody's going to play. Here's East. East has lots of dots. Look at all those dots. They only have 1 West. Oops. So what I would do here, I would throw the 3 crack first, because they could play pin fu, all cheese. Most likely 1 suit. I think half flush, but I'll throw the 3 first. See what happens there. Let's see what South has. Look at that. They have a pung of 5s. That's something. Okay. They've got some honors here, including a pair of green dragons and a North. Oh, look at that. They've got a pair of 7s too. I think they should play all pone, mixed suits, because they have a pair of green, a pone of 5, and a pair of 7s. We'll have them play all pone. Okay? South is going to play all pone. Let's see what West has. They have a few dragons, 1 of each. They have a pair of 3 bams, a 1-2 dot. There's a 9 dot and some cracks, including a pair. I think they probably should play all pone, because they have a 2 and a 3 in pairs. I think all pone, but they only have 2 pairs, so that's going to be challenging for them. So let's see now what North has. North has a West and a red, and they have lots of BAMs. Well, not a terrible lot of BAMs. They do have a pair of 6 cracks though. I think they should play Pinfu, because they have a chi here, a potential chi here, a potential chi here, and only 2 honors. I think they should play Pinfu. And they have Dora. Let's have them play Pinfu. Okay, so we have a Hanitsu, half flush, all pone. Probably Pinfu here too. Maybe all pone. And then Pinfu here. So we'll have East discard 3 crack. I'm going to have each player discard in the margins of the table. So East will discard to the lower left. South will discard to the lower right. West will discard to the upper right. And North will discard to the upper left. So each discard pile will be in the margins of the table. And then of course on the inside we have the dice marking which player, and then we have their reach markers, or reach wagers right there. All right, so we've got a 3 crack on the table. It is South's turn, and nobody can claim the 3. So we're going to have South draw. They drew a 4 dot. They are playing all pone. This is not going to help. And at this stage of the game, that's not, I mean, any of these tiles are not good. So we'll just throw the 4 dot. Got to start somewhere. Now we will have West go, because nobody can claim a 4 dot. There's a 7 crack, which is awesome because they just got a pair. So now they have 3 pair. 7 crack, 2 crack, and 3 BAM. Those are all potential pones. I think they should play a pone hand. But I would hold that crack, because maybe if they draw right, they could do a half flush with all pone. I dream big. So let's discard a 4 BAM. So I'll put that in the upper right, and it is now North's turn. Nobody can claim a 4 BAM, so let's draw for North. They drew a 4 dot. I'll keep that because they're maybe playing Pinfu. So let's look at the isolated tiles. Really, if we're playing Pinfu, we should get rid of the honors, so we'll throw the red. They're committing to Pinfu, which is all cheese. You cannot have honors or a valued pair with Pinfu, so we'll get rid of that red because that could bring value. Now it is East turn. 1 BAM. Now they're playing half flush with dots, so that's not helpful. Let's throw it. 1 BAM. South's turn. They drew a 5 crack. But they're playing all pone. I don't want to be distracted because this is a really great set to base their hand on. I don't want to be distracted by a half flush here. Even still, these right here are not going to help. We've got a pair, potential pone. We need 2 more. Oh, here's a pone. We need 1 more pair to make a pone, to do all pone in mixed suits. Let's go ahead and get rid of the 7 dot. Nobody can take a 7 dot, so we're going to go ahead and draw for West. They drew a 6 BAM, which is not a keeper. Let's see. Yeah, might as well throw it. Now it is North's turn. Oh, you know what? That 6 BAM was Dora. Oops. That's okay. Okay, 6 BAM, or 6 dot. That's good because we're playing half flush, or not half flush. We're playing Pinfu here. Let's throw the West. So they're gathering numbered tiles. They might even be able to do all simples. I'll throw the 1 BAM next. Probably the 2 BAM after that, because then that would make that 2 isolated. If we do all simples, we'd have to throw this away also. We'll see. Now it is East turn. 1 BAM already thrown. We'll discard it. Now it's South's turn. They drew a 1 crack, which is pair. Another pair. They got their pair. They're ready to act. This is what I call being set. It's really a term for American style, but I think it could work for Reach as well. We have potential pone, pone, potential pone, potential pone. All we need is a pair in here. Let's get rid of the north. Get rid of it early. And that way, if, you know, not knowing that north might have that, we'll just get rid of it early. When you play this, you have to pretend like you don't know what's in these other hands. You only play for the hand that is in being currently drawn, the currently drawn hand. So you have to really be able to compartmentalize your decision making. Otherwise, you're going to skew the outcome. So we threw a north, and it is now west's turn. They drew a 3 crack, which is not a keeper, although I would keep it because now we're really heading closer into a half flush potentially. Let's go ahead and throw the 9 dot. And now it is north's turn. They drew a 4 crack. Okay, that could be a pure double chi. All we need is 5 crack in there. Let's go ahead and get rid of, let's get rid of the 1 dot. Because we can do a chi here and we could do a chi here. So let's get rid of the 1 dot. Now this player here can actually take the 1 dot as a chi. I don't know though if I want to expose for that. Why not? We'll just expose for it as a demonstration. So we'll take it, chi, and then I'll turn the tile like that, and now we'll discard a 4 bam. 4 bam's already been discarded. So now nobody can take a 4 bam. It's south's turn. They drew a 4 dot, which is not a keeper for them anyway. We'll throw it. It's already in their discard pile anyway. Nobody can take a 4 dot, so we'll have west draw. They drew a south. It is east round, and they are in seat west, so that south is not going to help. They're most likely playing all pone. Let's save the south, though, in case they decide to go for half flush. Let's throw the 1 dot. It was already thrown, and nobody wanted it. Oh, it was discarded and exposed, so that's fine. Nobody can take a 1 dot, so we'll have north draw. They drew a 7 dot. That's a keeper. So now we'll get rid of the 1 bam because now they're cleared to all simples. 1 bam. So they're going to play pin fu, all simples, and hopefully reach. So now it's east turn. They drew a 6 crack, which is not helpful. 6 crack, we'll throw it. 6 crack. Now over here, I think, oh here, look, they could pone it, but I don't think so. That would destroy their hand. They're really more set up for cheese than pones. They only have 2 pair. So even though they have a 6 crack, they need to hold tight for pin fu and all simples. This player here technically could take it for a chi, but that would destroy their all pone hand because we want to pone that 7. So we're going to pass on it and draw. They drew a 3 crack, which is not helpful, but we'll just keep it. Let's throw the 6 dot. Nobody can take a 6 dot. We'll draw for west. They drew a Akadora tile. Let's get rid of the 2 dot. Maybe they can pair up that Akadora tile, the red 5. 2 dot. Nobody can take it, so we'll draw for north. They drew a 2 bam. That could be a pair tile for them. Let's see here. We need a 2-sided weight in here. This would be a middle weight. We're in trouble. There's no 2-sided weight. That could be, this could be their pair. That's fine. This is a middle weight. We need to probably, they need 5 cracks is the problem. This is a problem because we have to have a two-sided weight. So they have a pair, a potential chi, a chi, a chi, and then they have a potential pure double chi. Let's go ahead and throw, oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and throw the 2 dot, because we could do a 7, 8, 9 or 6, 7, 8. That would be a two-sided weight right there. So basically they'd be waiting on a 6 dot or a 9 dot. If the 9 dot came down though, they would be tempted to give up all simples. We'll see though. I'm going to go ahead and throw the 2 dot. This player can take the 2 dot for a chi. We're going to chi. So we'll take that 2 dot. And we'll have East discard a 6 bam, which is Dora, but nobody can take it. We'll draw now for South, 6 dot. It's already in their discard pile, so we'll discard that. And it's now West turn. Ooh, another Akadora tile. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Let's just go ahead and switch to a half flush. Let's throw away, I don't think there are any winds out yet. There's one west and one north, but no south. South is not going to bring them any score though. And they have 3 pair. Let's throw the south. That's not going to be helpful either way. Let's draw for north. They got an 8 bam. Now the 8 bam could be a pair for them, and this also could be a two-sided weight right here. Let's see. I think we're probably going to have to give up on, I don't want to give up on that pure double chi there. But I think we're going to have to. 6, 7, 8, 8, pure double chi, potential. What would I do? So this is what you have to do in your mind. You have to play for this hand alone. For example, you might look over here and see, oh, there's a 5 crack, and here's a 5 crack. So the chances of this player getting a 5 crack are pretty slim to none, but you can't play that way when you do this exercise. You have to play for the hand in the drawing period only and compartmentalize. So if you were playing this hand, what would you do? Would you break up that pure potential pure double chi, or would you break up a pair? We still have to have a two-sided weight, which is what this would be. I think what I would do is give up the 2. I'm going to throw a 2 bam. And nobody could take a 2 bam. Let's play for East. They picked up a 4 crack, not a keeper. We'll discard. Nobody can take a 4 crack, so we're going to draw a 5 dot. And they don't need it. We're going to discard it. 5 dot. Nobody can take it. We're going to draw for West. They got a 5 crack. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice that pair. We're going to switch to Hanitsu. They have 3 pair and a potential chi and some dragons. Let's get rid of the 5 dot. Okay, now this guy's playing Pinfu. That's a concealed hand, so they cannot take that 5 dot. As pretty as it is, they cannot take it. So I'm going to draw. They got a 3 crack. Let's get rid of the 2 bam. We could turn this maybe into a chi if that 5 crack never comes in. And now it's East's turn. They got a red dragon. Let's throw away 8 crack. Nobody can take the 8 crack. This player's playing all pone. So we're going to draw. They got a 6 crack. Let's throw the 3 crack. 3 crack. And draw for West. They drew a west. Let's get rid of the 3 bam. They've switched to all half flush or hanitsu. So they threw a 3 bam. Nobody can take a 3 bam. We'll draw for north. They got a 3 dot. Okay, so that's good. We have a 3-4. That's a 2-sided weight. That's perfect. So we have a 2-sided weight here, 2-sided weight here. Here's our pair. We have a 2-sided weight here and an inside or middle weight here. So let's go ahead and get rid of the 6 crack. I think we might have maybe too many options going on here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We probably should have thrown, well, too late now. We probably should have thrown the 4 crack and kept the 6 crack and then thrown the 8 later. But we can make this work. It's now east turn. They got a 7 bam, which is not helpful. We'll discard. 7 bam. Nobody can take a 7 bam, so we'll draw for south. They got a 3 dot, which is not good. Doesn't help them, so we'll discard 3 dot. Nobody can take it. We'll draw for west. 7 dot. Let's discard that. And Pinfu cannot pick up a tile. They have to draw it all themselves. They got a 7 bam. Now we can decide again. So we have a potential chi, chi, chi. Oh, we have 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there is a Yaku called pure or mixed triple chi, but we don't have a 7 and an 8 crack, so can't do that. So we have potential chi here, 2-sided weight. So we're going to fix this now. We have a chi here, potential 2-sided weight, potential 2-sided weight, and here's a pair. So let's let that be the pair and get rid of these now. And these are the 2 chis that we'll be waiting on, and they're both 2-sided. So let's go ahead and throw a 3 crack. And it's now east turn. They drew a 4 bam, which is a good safe tile. And we will draw for south. 4 bam, just discarded. Nobody wanted it. Perfect discard. We'll draw for west. They drew an 8 bam. And we're going to discard that. And draw for north. They drew in a 2 crack, which is not a keeper. We'll just throw the 6 crack. They've already discarded that. And draw for east. East drew an east. Let's keep it and get rid of the 9 crack. They're now cleared to a half flush. And we'll draw for south. 3 bam, not a keeper. There's already 1 out. And we'll draw now for west. Ooh, they got a tile. Look at that. Another pair. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4 pair at this point. We'll throw the 3 bam. Hopefully they can start punging. Goodness, they've been waiting a long time. Oh, I thought I missed a tile, but I didn't. We're okay. Oh, look, they could do a pure double chi. All they need is a 3 crack for a pure double chi. Do you see that? 1, 2, 3. They need a 3 crack for a pure double chi right there. That's awesome. We'll draw for north. They drew a 2 crack, which is good, but they're at this kind of middle ground here. That's not going to be helpful for them. Let's go ahead and discard what's out. There's a 4 crack out, a 3 crack out, 2 3 cracks are out. That's part of their potential pure double chi. Let's go ahead and throw the west at this point. Wait a minute. Where are we? Oh, I'm discarding for north. I almost messed that up. Let's go ahead and throw, at this point it doesn't really matter. Let's throw the 4 crack because there's already 1 out. We'll keep the 2 crack as the pair. And now it's east turn. They drew a north. There's already, is there a north out? There is. There's a north out already. We're going to discard. And it is now south's turn. They drew a 5 crack. That's a keeper. So they have a pair, a pung, pair, pair, pair. So they're ready to pung away. Let's throw the 6 crack. There's already 2 out. and draw for south. West. We're drawing for west. 7 bam, it's a discard. And now we will draw for north. They drew an east, which is not a good tile because that could bring score. You cannot have any pair of any score, any value for Pinfu. So we're going to discard the east. And nobody's ready for it anyway. We'll draw for east. East picked a 2 bam, and there's already 2 bams out. We're going to discard that and draw for south. South drew an east, and that was discarded with no reaction from the table. So that's a safe discard. We'll discard it, and it is now west's turn. They drew a 4 crack. All right, now let's get rid of the west. Even though that was their seat win, they just couldn't pair it up. It's not any good all by itself. And it is now north's turn. They drew a 6 bam. That's a keeper. They have a pure double chi. 2, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, pure double chi. And now we're going to reach for them because they're ready on a 2 dot or a 5 dot. So we'll discard the 4 crack and put out their reach wager in front. We'll put it in front of their discard pile. So here's the 6, 7, 8 in dots, 6, 7, 8 in bams, 6, 7, 8 in bams. That's their pure double chi. Then they have a 2-sided weight, 2, 3, and a pair of 2s. So they're ready on Pinfu. They also have all simples, pure double chi, and reach. That's 4 Yaku. All simples, Pinfu, pure double chi, reach. That's 4. All right, now it's East's turn. They drew a 9 bam. We're going to discard that, and we'll draw now for south. They drew a west. That's an unwanted tile. We'll draw for, sorry, that was for south. Now we're drawing for west. They drew a north. North has been discarded already, and now we will draw for north. 2 bam. They've already declared they cannot change their hand. Once declaring reach, that hand is solid. That hand is locked in place. It's east turn, and they drew a north, which has already been discarded. We'll draw for south. 9 dot, no good. Draw for west. 2 dot, no good. At this point, they would discard it. 2 dot. And that is roan for north. So I'm going to turn these tiles down because that was north's winning tile. 2 dot right here. Okay, so they do have 2 Dora tiles. 5 bam, 6 bam is Dora. They have 2. Plus they get Ura Dora, which is a green, white dragon. They don't have any white dragons, so that doesn't matter. But they did get Dora. So we have reach, Pinfu, all simples, pure double chi. That's 4 Yaku, 4 Han, 2 more Han, so that's 6 Han. That's a 6 Han hand right there. A 6 Han hand is called Hanuman. That is a sweet hand. So here's a picture of all the different hands. You can see in the upper left there, North's winning hand. That was fun. And that's what I think would be a really good exercise for beginners and intermediate players to get used to the pick and discard phase of the game. If you have your own set, of course. Give it a try yourself and let me know what you think. Write in the comment section if you think there could be improvements on this. This is kind of the first day I've tried this idea. So, you know, this idea is not written in stone by any means. So let's have a conversation about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And if you would have made any decisions differently than I did, write them in the comment section. I have a lot to learn. I am a Padawan learner, just like most of you. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, click subscribe. And after you click subscribe, click that bell so you get notification of when I post new videos. I wouldn't want you to miss any of these videos that can help improve your game and give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next Riichi Mahjong Solitaire, may all your picks be keepers.